What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WWE Champions. Today we are going to do the Thursday Uncaged Limited Time Tour. I will at some point end up doing the, I know what, I'm just gonna level him up. Whabam, level 50. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to enhance him anytime soon, unfortunately. But we're gonna go ahead and we're going to. I wanted to just get that out of the way though. So, but we're gonna do this. The reason why I haven't done the Showtime and Showboat limited time tour, I just haven't had time. I'm always been able to record about one video every night. So that's why I haven't had, why did I do that? I'm stupid. That's why I haven't had it go up or done anything with it. So I apologize if you've been wanting to watch that and it hasn't come out. But hopefully soon I'll be able to knock that out for you guys. I may end up doing, I'm gonna try to do 2 recordings tomorrow night, so that way I can do the Showtime Showboat tour for day 1 and 2 and maybe 3 and 4, along with the Friday night main event. I think that's what it is, right? No, not main event. Superstars. Friday night Superstars. So I might end up doing 3 videos and having, for Friday, having Friday Night Superstars and then day 1 and 2 for Showtime and Showboat, and then Saturday, hopefully I can do the Saturday Morning Slam, and then 3 and 4, and then finish off Sunday with doing, the rest of the Showtime Showboat. So hopefully that's how it goes. I would like to keep it at that if I'm able to. So we'll see what happens. We will see. It would be nice if it works that way. So hopefully it does. Oh, I already won this. So unfortunately in the video I posted yesterday, it basically did not record my voice audio, like my audio for commentary, and I don't know why that is. I thought that it was, and apparently it wasn't. So that's why for that video I had the game audio pretty much all the way up, so there wasn't, just nothing and silence for about 20 minutes. 15-20 minutes. But what I'm going to do now is I'll kind of go over what I talked about throughout the video, and hopefully this will be fine. I made sure it was, so it should be. So I talked about Smackdown mainly and what happened. You had Charlotte beat Naomi to get a title shot against Naomi for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship next week, which I will be attending that show in person. Well, obviously I'm going to be in person, but I am super excited about it. I haven't been to a Smackdown in probably about a year now. The last show I went to was NXT back in September, so I'm very, very much looking forward to going to a wrestling event. Once again, I always enjoy going. It's more enjoyable for me when I go in person compared to watching it on TV. That's just me. Not a lot of people are like that. There's definitely times where I have gone and people have not been so enjoyable around me, and it kind of ruined the experience, but when I went to NXT, it was definitely very, very good. Um, I had no complaints whatsoever. It was a very fun time. So, going to Smackdown, I'm going to be going with, my best friend, and he hasn't been to a wrestling show in a while, actually. So, he actually went with me to the, NXT show, but he hasn't been to a WWE specific show, like Raw or SmackDown, in years. So, he's pretty excited about going, and I'm excited to go with him and share the experience, so hopefully it's a grand old time. I have a feeling it will be. But, besides that, like I said, there's gonna be a title match for sure between Charlotte and Naomi, and I would not be surprised if Charlotte were to win, to give SmackDown something, with Payback next Sunday. I think SmackDown needs to have something so it's not all focused on Raw, because it is a Raw pay-per-view. So it'd be kind of nice to see that happen. I'm not going to be surprised if it does. Personally, I will be going for Charlotte. When I go, I'm going to probably be cheering for her to win it. What else happened on okay, so there was a six-pack challenge to determine the number one contender for the WWE title to face either Randy Orton or Bray Wyatt at Backlash in May. And it was between Sami Zayn, Mojo Rawley, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Dolph Ziggler, and Jinder Mahal. And a lot of the people in the crowd for the show were very much in favor of Sami Zayn. And I don't know if they would pull the trigger yet on him or not, seeing if I had just joined SmackDown, but no, I guess you can say Jinder Mahal just joined SmackDown. So, anyway, so it ends up being that it comes down basically to Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn are in the ring. Sami Zayn ends up hitting an exploder suplex into the corner, setting up the Haluva kick, even though I like to call it the Hell of a kick, it just sounds better, on Jinder Mahal, goes into the corner and is getting ready to hit it when the Bollywood boys from NXT, who haven't really been on NXT a whole lot, end up distracting Sami by grabbing both his legs. That lets Jinder Mahal to hit a, I don't know what you would call it, like not an anaconda vice, but the Cobra clutch into, it's like a Cobra clutch slam, basically. And he hits that on Sami Zayn, and next thing you know, Jinder Mahal is now the WWE number one contender. He's now the number one contender for the WWE title. And did not expect that. And now a lot of people say, you know, Jinder Mahal, but I don't think the thing that people, not only that, another reason why people seem to not like him is because when you look at him and all the veins that he has, I will admit it does look like he has used steroids. But interesting fact is it's not. It's a diet called juicing, and not juicing as the term that you would know with steroids. You basically go on a diet, eat what you would eat, but you also incorporate a lot of fruits and vegetables, and use the juice and drink it like a smoothie almost. But it's like almost like if say you were to make apple juice, orange juice, whatever, but you're making it all into one, and you're drinking that because then you're getting all the nutrients out of the fruits and vegetables, and that's going to help your body develop a lot quicker, and you're obviously going to also lose fat out of your daily regimen, and basically, he had that as a diet along with other stuff he was eating health-wise, and it really brought out his physique. Like, way more than most people that would do a juicing diet. But if I'm not mistaken, if you were to look it up, a lot of the people that do it end up having that kind of result. So, personally, I am not that surprised that is how he looks, but it was one of those things where when people saw him come and, you know, definitely saw him on Smackdown Live, it was like, whoa, this guy needs to chill out, what's going on? And it's like, you realize it's not what you may think, like, it's completely different. So, don't believe what people are saying about Jinder Mahal. It's not all what you would think it is. It's just a diet that really works. And another thing is on the topic of this whole thing. I like the move because it's unpredictable. And right now when it comes to SmackDown Live, other than maybe like Kevin Owens, well obviously Kevin Owens, other than Kevin Owens and maybe Baron Corbin, there's not a legitimate heel. The Miz was the legitimate heel for SmackDown until they put him on Raw. And if you wish, here's the best part. With Backlash being in Chicago of all places, and these people now know that you have Jinder Mahal to face for the WWE title at the pay-per-view, you better believe you have just created your top heel. So it's not Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is a great heel. Don't get me wrong. Really good on the microphone, knows how to wrestle, all that. But Jinder Mahal can easily, and I mean easily, generate heat. That was a horrible snap, but like that. Like I said, horrible snap with my fingers, but you get the point. He can have the natural heat. Not the type of heat that Kevin Owens would, you know, create by talking. Jinder Mahal has the natural heat. Just because people just don't like him. And that's totally fine. And when you have that happen for someone, I don't care who you are, good, bad, whatever. When you have that type of thing, that connection of some sort with the fan, you can even say the same thing for Roman Reigns. But when you have that with the crowd, it adds so much to the character. So to have Jinder Mahal as the number one contender for the WWE title at Backlash next month in Chicago is brilliant. I will admit it would have probably been smart to have Jinder Mahal maybe look like he would definitely have a shot leading up to it. But the fact that they were able to do it so unpredictably is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's absolutely genius. I think it's a great move. I know a lot of you probably won't agree with me on that, but it's such a good move. And to be 100% serious with you, I'm not joking, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I seriously believe that they will put the title on Jinder Mahal at Backlash. I would not be surprised. I understand that Orton is definitely the reliable guy. If you want to have someone carry the title and go with the safe route, that's totally fine. But the reason why I can see Jinder Mahal beating Orton or Wyatt or whoever. I mean, honestly, I think Orton will beat Wyatt at Payback. I don't see why not. But I would not be surprised if at Backlash, we're saying it's Orton with the championship defending against Jinder Mahal. I will not be surprised if Jinder Mahal beats Orton for the WWE title, and it probably will be the punch and cheats thanks to not the Bollywood Boys. They are called the Bollywood. They're now called the Sin Brothers, and I think having that happen where, no, Jinder Mahal is this guy that can pretty much pay off or hire people that will do his dirty work, and he'll do it at any cost, especially if it means that he will win the WWE title of all things. You gotta believe he will do it. And don't get me wrong, I really do believe it will happen. Like I said, a lot of people, a lot of you can probably be like, man, you're smoking something. But think about this. When it comes to Smackdown Live, like I said, they don't have anybody that's fully capable of going the next step of being the top heel for the show. They lose that, and they need it pretty badly. You can go the safe route on Raw and do everything you want and make it how you want on Raw, but on SmackDown, they need to do what they did back in the early 2000s. Let it be the creative and different type of show. Don't do what we already have seen. Don't make it the same thing that we've already seen in the past. Change it up. Because if you don't, why are people gonna watch Raw and then watch Raw and not want to watch SmackDown when it's the same thing each time? So, with SmackDown, change it up. Why not? Make it different. I mean, to have Eric Rowan, Mojo Rawley, Jinder Mahal, Luke Hart in a #1 contenders match for the WWE title. Like, I don't know what to say. That's mind-blowing, basically. So, should they do it? I think they should. Put it on Jinder Mahal. See what happens. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out. You move on, you try a new plan. But you never will know unless you try. And I think WWE, having Jinder Mahal win, I don't think they're going to mess this up. Because, granted, it is WWE, they've done it before, they messed up opportunities. But the reason why I don't think they will this time around is because it was so unpredictable. They would not have done this if they don't have a plan. Like, I can understand if, Jinder Mahal had just lost, like, the United States title or the Intercontinental title, or something like that. But he came to SmackDown, won the six-pack challenge, and is now facing for the WWE title. They have a plan. There's no way they don't. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm excited to see if they pull the trigger on it. If they do, awesome. It will make for a very interesting show. Well, it looks like, to be honest with you guys, I won't be able to start winning. So because of that, I'm probably gonna end the episode now. Mainly because I just can't win with Kofi. I could probably try someone else, but what's the point of that? It's not really worth it. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe for more WWE Champions content, and as always, I'll talk to you all later.